Hey, how's it going, everyone? I was just seeing that there are a lot of questions here, and I thought it'd be a lot easier than trying to respond to all these with messages just to record a video. And I'm not like by my microphone or anything like that, or by my camera, so I'm just gonna rattle these off. SFTW down to $11.37. Looks like a very good deal. What do you think? I've been buying SFTW constantly. I've been just adding more and more. Yeah, so do you think that you will buy more GHVI, and what's your next price? Yeah, I'm gonna keep on buying it. If it keeps on falling, right now it's right around what? GHVI. GHVI is at $13.34. I'll probably buy more if it falls down under 12.75 again. It got to 12.75, 12.70 here. I'll keep on adding more if it keeps on staying low, if it keeps on going. What do you think about Givo? I think it's probably a good long-term play, but I haven't bought it. Yeah, so I haven't looked super in depth at it recently. I think I looked at it when I was moving up so much, but I've been okay. So this brings up another thing. I've been staying away from some of these like higher growth plays that have just blown up. Like someone asked me what I'm doing with BNGO. I'm holding it, but I don't want to add to something that's still up 700% since I bought it 2 months ago, because I think that's one of the first things that people will take profits out of. So I'm not selling it because I still like the company. I don't want that tax problem either. But I'm not going to be buying a lot of these. That's why I've been buying so many SPACs that maybe went from like 16, 17 down to 10 to $11. And I'm like ecstatic that I can buy these this low. Um, Hi Sam, do you still hold LFMD? Yeah, so I just bought this. I bought more of it today, and I actually show it here for everyone that didn't see it. Take a look at their revenue growth. They went from 38 mil. They have an annualized run rate of 60 mil. 2019 they had 12.5, and they're under 400 million market cap right now. So just an insanely good value right now that I don't know if we'll see again. Now, of course, it could keep falling, right? But if it keeps falling, I'm just going to add more and more because it's just such a good value compared to what it was even. And I was buying in the mid 20s before, and I was still excited. Do you still hold STPK? Yeah, I still hold it. I don't care that I was buying some of it at 35. I'm holding it. I think it's a good company. What stocks are you watching during the red day? Just bought more TDoc. Yeah, so like I think the bigger players like TDoc, like Facebook. I mean, obviously those are very different, but some of like the 40, 50, 100, 300, 500 billion dollar companies are great, but we're seeing a lot of SPACs that are hit way harder and are at a lot better of a value. Have you taken a look at VanEck Social Sentiment ETF Buzz? Yeah, so I've heard about that. Yeah, so pretty much everything beat the S&P 500 last year. If you bought anything that people were excited about, any growth stocks, you pretty much bought it. I'm not planning on buying that though. Will BNGO come back? Probably, but it depends on the whole market. I think if the market stays red, I don't think BNGO will naturally or massively go back up to 12 or 13 if everything else stays red, because it's a really expensive stock that's pretty speculative, right? I mean, they've got great technology, but it's not like they're bringing in massive revenue or anything. Um, Doctor says, I'm not going to lie, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm pretty lost. The issue is I got $500 I can invest. I just had my first child, and to my surprise, this costs a lot of money, and I'm swamped in medical bills. Can you guide me? I've got $500 extra. Honestly, I would hold on to that because um, it sounds like you have a lot of stuff going on, so I wouldn't stress over $500 in the market. It doesn't seem worth it. I just hold on to it. So what do we do? Just chill on these couple weeks of 45% loss? Is it going to be May until it recovers? I don't. No one knows when it will be. I mean, I think we'll probably see more green than red over the coming months. It's just a lot of fear in the market. A lot of people pulling profits right now. Um, you might be in a good position to get on some bargains. Yeah, so you could look at bargains too, but I would just be careful. Can you please explain what can you please explain what happens when you buy a SPAC under $10? Like no matter what, it can't be lower, right? I guess like LFTR, for example. Why wouldn't people be loading at $10 if there's zero risk? So SPACs can go under $10. I explained it in my video earlier today. You have to look through their SEC documents, but just because it says that you can redeem it for $10 doesn't mean that it doesn't go below there. You can, like some SPAC services, you can see like all the SPACs, and some are sitting around $9.70, $9.90, not for very long, but sometimes they are. So it's kind of like is it worth putting money into kind of thing? Or if it's at, like, say, $9.90, yeah, you might be able to redeem it for $10, but is it worth going through the annoyances of like having to wait until you can do that, calling up your broker, getting that 1% versus just putting it somewhere else where there's a lot of upside potential? But yeah, generally you can look through, but not too many people, I think, call to redeem their SPACs because generally they're above it. If we had to pick one out of VACQ and SFTW, I probably would be SFTW probably. What is my position on STPK? I don't know how many shares I have now, but I'm still holding on to it if you're asking about like my mental position on it. And then I talked about BNGO. So hopefully that helps, guys. I think that that's probably a lot of people's questions, and maybe I'll just make this open to the public for everyone that wants to see on the second channel. So yeah, thank you guys. Maybe we'll do this more often. Maybe this would be something that would be really good for the second channel, where I can just go through common questions, and let me know if you guys want that. I think that would be a great use for the second channel, and it's a lot easier than me trying to respond one by one to people or anything like that. Thanks, guys. Please hit the like button. If you guys want, there are links down below to like BlockFi and stuff. Bye.